All right. Welcome back to Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with Katrina in a cornfield.
Oh, okay.
And we've got Jack in the Box Joel.
Oh.
Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, we are here. We're here finally to review Clown in a Cornfield. I know I was really looking forward to this just for the name.
Yeah.
I just heard the name and I was like, sounds good.
This was one of my most anticipated movies. Do you remember that?
I did not remember that.
Oh,
I don't either.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And you guys were surprised because it was a clown movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, yeah, but in a cornfield, like I was really excited about it. And I just realized how good the Jack in the Box Joel is.
It is part of the movie.
It is part of the movie.
Yeah. I just put it all the way together. Yeah. So definitely was excited for this one.
Okay.
And then scared.
And then scared?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Clown killers.
Yeah.
Get you. Frendo.
It definitely wasn't as scary as I expected it to be, though.
Yeah, no.
I was really expecting to be terrified and uncomfortable the whole movie.
Well, it's a horror comedy, so they gotta.
Yeah, but with clowns.
Yeah. But
I was expecting to be way more scared.
Still gonna be comedy.
Yeah.
Joel,
can you tell us who's a part of it?
I know. I'm already jumping in. I'm all off schedule. Joel, who's in this movie?
Yeah, let's hear about the cast and everything.
All right, so this one stars Katie Douglas as Quinn, Aaron Abrams, plays Dr. Glenn Maybrook, the dad, and we've got Carson McCormick as Cole, as love interest. Or quote unquote love interest. You got three writers. You got Carter Blanchard, Eli Craig, and Adam Caesar. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Okay. One of those three is right.
Watching.
And I sure hope so. And the director is Eli Craig.
All right.
Who is the director
of books? What?
Who's the director of what?
Who is the director of Tucker and Dale versus Evil? That
is a good one. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I'm glad we held on for that.
Well, it's actually a good thing because it pretty much lays the foundation of the type of movie this is. So
yeah.
For people who
exactly seen it, why I'm glad we hung in for that.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I definitely know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Well, anyways, this is based off of a book. I believe there's a series of books.
3 at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
so are we to expect more movies?
I hope so. I'm not sure. I haven't read the books. Yeah. I'm hoping that this only tells the story of the first book and doesn't, blend all 3 of them in there, so that we can actually get like a good trilogy of Frendo.
Yeah. I don't know how this, how closely this is tied to the book, to the books. How much of it is the first book versus second and third? So
yeah,
might have to do some research on that. If
I was gonna say no research, huh?
Well, why weren't you doing the research?
Because I just found this out. I'm about to do the research now.
You should have dug a little deeper.
If you guys have read the books, let us know how close the movie resembles the books. And if we can expect extra stuff, if there's other stuff that they could make into a movie or another 2 movies, that'd be awesome. Let us know. All right. Also, so we got go ahead.
I have some bit of trivia or whatever, but the director Eli Craig, his mom is Sally Field.
Oh wow!
So just
interesting. Okay.
big actor. And
Yeah.
I just like found that out because I heard that I saw something that Sally Field went to the premiere of of this movie, and for her son, I was like, "Who's your son?" So I was like, "That Craig is So
Okay,
I'm like, oh, that's pretty
interesting.
cool.
All right, in a fading Midwestern town in which Frendo the clown, a symbol of bygone success, reemerges as a terrifying scourge.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. That was
So, yep, that's it.
Yep.
Make sure you're subscribed because you want to know when new episodes are dropping from Scare Talk. We have a few trailer reactions that have come out recently, so you're going to want to go check those out for upcoming horror films. And we've got this one, and we're going to have Final Destination Bloodlines coming soon. So if you're subscribed, you're going to be able to see those on your feed. And if you click the bell, you'll even get notified when something new comes out. Yeah. So do both. Like the video, comment below with your thoughts. And if you want a little extra, like early access to videos, spoiler talk for videos, and some exclusive content, then patreon.com/scaretalk is where you want to go for that. Okay. So I really, really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw it in the drive-ins. We got to do that little week early preview. They had it at different drive-ins across the country. So we got to do that. However, there's a lot of dark scenes in this. So it was kind of hard to see for a number of the scenes. So we then eventually went and saw it in the theater when it came out. And I definitely enjoyed it more in the theater.
Yeah. Well, and so with new cars, you can't just like have your car like idle and have the radio on. It will not allow you. Cars are too smart now. They're like, nope, we're gonna turn off so you don't burn your battery up. And so we had to keep like turning the car back on and everything.
Oh, man.
It was either that or keep the car running the entire time.
Yeah.
So drive-ins are tough with new cars. I don't know how people do it, honestly.
Well, if you still have a key,
yeah, you can still do the.
And newer cars still have keys too. I
mean,
not
newer
all of
cars
them.
have keys.
Not all of them, but some of them do.
Anyway, I guess I'm just going off of a push start car.
So yeah, that was definitely inconvenient.
Yeah.
But regarding the film itself,
well, I mean, that's why it was hard. Like that's why it was better in theater.
Yeah,
because we missed a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Like we missed some of the audio.
Yeah, there were parts I'm like, I don't remember this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I think this is when we were restarting the car.
Missing full scenes of movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like the first time I saw it, because we had to turn the car around too at one point. But anyways, the first time we saw it, I didn't know that Frendo was the character for the syrup.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was just like a mascot of the town. I didn't realize he was an actual character on the syrup bottle, which made a lot more sense. Just having this random Frendo clown be your mascot of the town.
Yeah.
Why?
Which I don't know why you missed that, because I did see that part.
Because I was, I think, moving stuff up front.
Oh yeah.
From the back,
from the trunk. When we were prepping to go up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is part of the book.
I feel like that should be.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so you know.
Detail.
Oh, thank you.
It's a big part of.
They didn't just make that up for the movie.
No.
All right.
No, that is part
there
of.
There you go. It's part of what they kept for them.
Yeah. It's in the quick research that I did.
Joel, what did you think?
So I wasn't sure. I think I'd seen like one trailer for this movie, and just based on the title, it felt like it was going to be a B-rated like corn in the corn or clown in the cornfield. Like it's very generic title for a movie, and so I thought it was going to be just a B-rated like slasher movie, which I was going in okay with because we don't really get slasher movies that often, so it is nice to get those every once in a while. But I went in and I had a lot of fun with this movie. I definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. There's a twist towards like the endish part of the movie that changes things a little bit, and I like it and also have my issues with that as well, but get into that in the spoiler section. But overall, I thought the acting was really good. I liked the characters. One of the friends was kind of annoying, the blonde, but she was like the mean girl of the group.
Oh my gosh, the like really mean. Yeah.
It's
and
like, why
like,
you don't need to be a mean girl in your own group. Like, what are you doing?
And the thing is like, I feel like it didn't start out with her being that way. It was like all of a sudden there was this change in her. It was like, when did you become so mean? Like, what happened? You seemed like everyone seemed like they were very welcoming and like the nice enough group, and then all of a sudden it was like, who are you?
You gotta have somebody.
I guess they needed to add some drama or something.
But her character wasn't like that in the very beginning, like when they first meet each other. So it's kind of weird to see that. I'm like, okay.
I kept thinking I missed something. I'm like, did I miss something? Like, why did they like what conflict did I miss? And so I was thinking maybe we would figure it out when we saw it the second time. No. It just comes out of nowhere.
It's just kind of a change of behavior out of nowhere.
I like Quinn a lot for like a final girl. I think did a really good job. I like the father-daughter dynamic in this as well. I feel like it was like realistic, and I even like there's even some dramatic acting on her part when she's talking about how like how they just like left her mom or left the town
I don't want to keep running.
It was like that's actually a good scene for a horror movie. That's like a dramatic
I like that
scene. So everything from like the acting to this, I mean, it feels like a B-rated horror movie, but it's like really not. I just think it's a well done movie.
Just around. The title and like the picture. It feels like it would be a straight to DVD. Like back in the Blockbuster Hollywood video days, that there would be like 3 copies of or whatever when it first comes out. It would have like one little spot on the new release wall. Seems like one of those type, but it'd be like something like that. That would be like a hidden gem back in that time. Would be like, oh, you guys got to see that one. I know it looks silly and it doesn't look like it's going to be good, but it's going to be good. You'll like it. Like something I would recommend.
It actually does. It actually speaks of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, because I don't think that movie like was even in theaters.
No,
at all.
I don't think so either. I remember just seeing it on Netflix randomly. Tucker and Dale, which we haven't reviewed yet, and we need to.
Yeah. See, I kind of wanted it to be more of that, I guess, B movie. Not like the B movie, but but I wanted it to be a little bit more just crazy, running through a cornfield, scared of this clown, like
a little more like
clown chasing
simple.
you. Like just crazy clown slasher movie. Like that's what I was kind of like going for, and kind of because I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get so scared, and I was ready to feel like so terrified.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of clowns, and so I was kind of like looking for that, and it didn't have that. I think that it was good. I liked the acting for the most part. I don't know. The dad and daughter, like some parts seemed really genuine and other parts were like, okay, that was corny. Oh, the last scene. The last scene was just the worst in the entire movie. Like that was so bad.
What scene was that? I know the last scene, but like
she like drives off.
She's leaving town.
Oh,
and yeah, it was like
the dialogue was pretty corny.
The gift that she got, oh my gosh, it was so stupid, and it was like, okay, it seemed like there was gonna be some reference, like something, like this was a reference to something. It was like, this is the first time we're ever mentioning one of these. Like, I don't know. It was dumb. I feel like it was like, yes, I was exactly. Yeah. I feel like it was like either it connected to a earlier deleted scene, you know, a scene that was deleted, and they're like, oh, we deleted that, so this doesn't really make sense, but we want to keep it. It was good, you know, and it was like, actually, maybe it wasn't part of the book. Like. Maybe maybe
it'll all make sense.
Part of the book that they kept. Come out. Yeah. But I guess it could lead to the next book. I mean, not the next book. I mean, unless they want to keep
writing books.
But no, it could lead to the next movie. Maybe it does tie into what's going to happen in the next movie. She's going to need that.
There's one thing that really needs to I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there's one piece of the movie that to me didn't make a whole lot of sense why it's even in here in the first place. And maybe they'll mention that in further movies, but in this one in particular,
I think I know what you're talking about.
It didn't make sense. It felt like it was like a supernatural element to the movie. Yeah. That didn't
need to be.
He didn't need to be here in this movie. Yeah. I don't know about.
I think I know what you're talking about too. The reference.
It's physically impossible for these things to happen the way they did.
Yeah. Unless there is a supernatural aspect to it. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And I think that did tie into leaving an opening for another movie too.
Yeah.
If we're going off the last scene.
One of those last we'll talk about it more in the spoilers. We've confused our
we've either confused them or they know exactly what we're talking about because they've already seen this movie.
And then they're going to go to Patreon and listen to if they were right,
to see if they're right. So but this is the thing, there were also other parts that it was like, oh my gosh, you're trying too hard, or like they're trying to do this big monologue, like big speech thing. And it's like, oh gosh, here we go. And I guess it's those parts that I'm like, I just wanted a good old clown slasher, dude. Like, I wasn't sitting here trying to get some lesson, you know. Like, we're coming to a clown slasher movie. This isn't the place.
This depth.
This isn't the place for this. And then, like, they had to throw in these different like romantic aspects that was like, what are we doing here?
I thought that stuff was funny. Well, what it turns out, I thought was funny.
Yeah.
But I do like, I agree with you, but then I also like that it did something different. Because it does do something different. You have to, if you've seen the movie, once you watch it, if you haven't seen it, you can be in the mood for this kind of movie or you can be in the mood for your kind of movie that you were talking about, and that's when you go and watch Terrifier.
No, not Terrifier though.
No, yeah,
Terrifier
I
is serious too. Maybe Terrifier 1, maybe the first one. But like I wanted full on running through a cornfield. Like, I mean, I still want that movie. I feel like
cornfield, and people ran through it.
Not much.
Yeah. For the name Clown in Cornfield, there was not a whole lot of cornfield.
He wasn't even in the cornfield.
Yeah, he wasn't very much in a cornfield.
No.
He killed a couple people in a cornfield.
Yeah, but
it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's only one movie where there's an actual massacre, and it's the most recent movie.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, I don't know. It's like there wasn't enough. But the kills that there were, they were pretty fun.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The working out one was like
I got some
Final
this
Destination.
movie.
Oh.
No, there's a scene in one of the Nightmare on Elm Street films that's similar.
Oh, I was thinking like the Final Destination vibes.
Oh, yeah, I could see that too with the one guy. Yeah. But it's like literally with the bench press in.
Oh, you're giving it
Final Destination
all the way,
or Clown in a Cornfield.
Yeah,
and Nightmare on Elm Street.
You just gave it all the way. Like,
there's
spoiler
a bench
alert,
press, guys. There's a bench press in this movie.
Not like trailers never give away kill scenes. So.
I know.
They probably actually gave that one away in a trailer.
But there's something about there's something about watching people work out and get killed that way. I don't know. It's like
it's kind of scary.
It adds the tension. Yeah, because you get that tension. You're like, oh my gosh, I know something's about to happen, but how is it gonna happen? Like there's so many ways.
There's all this heavy material. You know.
Yeah.
And they always wait until they're at their weakest. When I do it too.
Yeah, using their entire. Oh my gosh, the way he lifted those weights. I was like, wow, have you ever lifted weights before in your life? Like, wow.
It was like breaking his back.
Yeah, he definitely broke his back before he died.
Very flexible man he was. So there are some really funny parts to this. There's one part with a phone.
Yeah, I love that scene.
So funny. I loved that part. So this definitely has some lines and acting that is meant to be comedy beyond the kills. And I thought it all hit. Like it all like went well. It didn't take you out of the movie. I thought all the comedy was placed perfectly.
Yeah, I did like the clown squeaking.
And the laugh and stuff was pretty good. I don't know how they were all able.
What?
Nothing. I don't know how all the characters were just able to get through this.
Get in it.
I don't know how they were able to even act in this.
Oh man. Exactly what you were originally going to say.
That was close. You'll see.
What are you talking about? That's a scary one.
All right. So should we talk about the critics?
Oh, probably.
Katrina is going to pull that up.
I can tell you about the book.
What do the critics say about the book?
Yeah.
One of our biggest fans.
Corn in the clown field.
One of our biggest fans and listeners and watchers, Caitlin, said that she either read the book or is reading the book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And wanted to see what we thought, because there's something missing in the movie about the doctor. There's that. So
Okay.
if you go into the book, if you've read the book, let us know kind of what what you're talking about there. And okay, let's see. That is a boring subject. Let's get to Rotten Tomatoes. What do we have?
Apparently, Katrina was done with that conversation.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What's it more?
What? Rotten Tomatoes.
What's it more you had to say about that?
No, I don't even remember what I was saying.
All right.
Oh, something about the doctor. There's some extra
something wrong
stuff
with the doctor
in the book.
Something missing.
Yeah, some story that is not in the movie.
Okay. Rotten Tomatoes. So the tomato meter gives this a 73%. It is fresh.
All right.
Very nice. Very nice.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Even the popcorn meter, it's a full bucket of popcorn.
Okay.
Very close to spilling. It's at a 60%.
Oh man. I didn't think this would be a tomato meter movie.
The critics like this
More than the popcorn meter.
All right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think this is a critics type of.
It's because of those
Tomatoes
scenes.
so
It's
stupid.
because of those over the top
monologues.
Yeah, monologues.
Yeah, they love those.
They
monologues.
loved it. It had a purpose. It was saying something about this generation. Blah blah. Actually, I did kind of like the stuff that it was like saying, but it was just like, that's
Oh,
not the
that
movie
one
I was
guy.
trying to go for.
Oh, we'll talk about him at the end.
Yeah.
In the spoilers. I have to remember
So-
to talk about him.
IMDb is at 6.2.
Okay.
Fandango is at
Wow.
a 60%.
All right.
6.2.
Cool.
That's a little
Kinda
low.
low. Yeah.
It's gonna drop to like a 5.9.
Yeah, but that's
by
because
the end of
people are looking at it and they're like,
That's not what I
heck
thought.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're going for a clown in the cornfield movie.
But you're
And
getting
it's
so much
like-
more than that.
That's not what they wanted.
That much more, though. Is it really more? Or
Yeah.
is it different?
I think it's more because
I think it's
we'll
both
talk about
more
it in a
and
little
different.
It's,
bit. Because
well,
the twist,
I mean, if
Makes it
you want
more.
to count that as more,
Adds
if you
more
want to count that as
story
more.
and- Well, I don't think you could not count it as more.
Well, I mean, in some
More than
ways,
a
you
typical
can
slasher.
count it as more, but in other ways, you can count it as.
Okay. It's either more or
yeah.
And clearly, you guys are critics, and I'm an audience.
Yeah. We'll see. Let's get our scores ready.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah, we gotta do that too.
I'll go first. I'm gonna give it. Oh man, this is kind of hard. Let's go with an 87. Let's go 87. That's what you were gonna say, Joel?
Literally what I was gonna say. So
All right, me and Joel enjoyed
Literally
it
to the
exact
number.
same level.
87.
Wow. Okay. I was thinking like 75.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay.
This is
Quite a
average for you.
difference.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it was exciting. Like, I was like, oh, that was fun. But, like, as we went on, and I mean, we've seen another movie since then, and I left, like, so excited. And so maybe that tainted a little bit of, like, my later feelings of this movie. But
You
it
can't
was
like
just
two
like-
movies in a row.
well, no, because it's like I kind of forgot about it. It's
yeah.
like it hasn't stuck with me. The other one, I'm not forgetting about that movie, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
That was something else. We'll talk
Might as well
about
just
that soon.
spoil that one right now too. get too
There
far.
will be no yawning in that review.
We'll see.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
one's coming later, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's going to be really
right.
late.
So,
Okay, guys. So that's our scores. What did you think of it? Give us a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Now head over to patreon.com/scaretalk so we can talk spoilers with you and we can talk about what all the characters are doing that I almost spoiled. And we can talk about a certain character that looked like a certain other character in a different series.
What?
Oh, look out. Look out. You want to know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
And
my
the
score
phone.
might even change. Oh,
We need to
yeah.
talk
I
about
do
the
want to
phone.
know about this phone call.
Yeah.
The phone callers.
Okay. Anyways, we'll talk about it. Go to Patreon. All right. See you later.
Oh,